Welcome back, dweebs, for a post-Thanksgiving, the weekly dweeb. With me, as always, is my good friend Kev. Kev, how are we doing today, buddy?
I am still full, James. How about you? I had quite a Thanksgiving. Yourself?
Correct. The answer is correct. Ate a ton. Ate a ton. Now, not get on that scale anytime soon, Kev. Scale and me, we're staying away from each other right now. We're enemies. We are enemies right now. But it was great. As you know, the weather took a turn for the worse. I think you're right in the same pocket I'm in, and there's snow on the ground today.
Good time.
Lovely
Good times.
Really.
A little bit of snow throughout the weekend for me, honestly. Every time I was in a car, it would start to snow a little bit.
Great. So every time you're driving, it just, great, perfect. Awesome. We love that. Real safe.
Like being in my own TIE fighter, you know.
Just prayers up. Did it make the same sound? Did you make the same exact the sound?
Yeah, because I've had a lot of practice, so I just sit there and that or the Emperor's March.
Headbug, welcome. We got
what up? Yeah, snow is here. Didn't stick around very long, at least over the weekend.
It's on the ground here right now, and Honk City has moved back in a little pond behind me. There are hundreds of geese and ducks back, so great. No sleep for winter for me.
Honk City.
What is up, Harls?
Hello, Harls. Happy post-Thanksgiving. At least your abs got to work out. I like the breaks. I'm with you. I got the boom. What up, Kang? Welcome.
Welcome. The crew is all here. What is going on, guys? What is going on?
Happy Thanksgiving. I did eat good. So on one of the perks, I actually had multiple Thanksgivings this year. Doesn't always shake out that way, but on Thursday had an extended family event where there was not only 2 different turkeys prepared, one rotisserie style and one deep fried, but there was also some prime rib. Oh my goodness. I ate so much on Thursday because I had 2 plates. No dessert, by the way. The main course stuff was so good. The green bean casserole, the creamed corn. I didn't even bother with dessert. I ate so much on Thursday that I don't think I ate until No, I skipped it this year, and didn't eat until Friday at like 10 p.m. And then Saturday we were right back at it with a good meal. But what about you, James?
Double bird and prime rib. I am jealous of the prime rib. I got no prime rib this weekend. What was your favorite?
See why I traded in the sugar, right? I was like, dude, I'm getting another helping of prime rib. I'm sorry.
Get that protein in. Get that dessert to go. Which bird did you prefer better, the deep fat fried or the rotisserie style one?
Oh, I mean, they were both good for their own reasons. The rotisserie was, of course, a little bit juicier. But the fried, it just had that, especially if you got a piece with some skin on it, it was just it was a different approach. But if you're making me pick, I guess I would pick the fried because I don't get that very often. I guess probably don't get rotisserie stuff very often either way. So you can't go wrong. But because I had that juicy prime rib, we'll go with the slightly drier fried turkey, but it was all good, man. I'm drooling here thinking about it.
I don't know. I've definitely had deep fried turkey. I don't know if I've ever had rotisserie style before. Seems like you need a big ass machine to cook that.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's quite the spit or whatever.
Yeah, spit. Yeah, that's the correct term, isn't it? Yeah. You gotta have a big beard. I've got that. Some overalls.
Headbug would make a turducken.
I've
I
always wanted
haven't
to
had.
make a turducken.
Yeah, I've never had the pleasure of making one myself.
That's the old John Madden thing, isn't it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's something I think I've had one time, maybe twice ever. But even honestly, at the time, I think I was too young to appreciate what it was, and probably had to be my French grandmother made us a turducken one time, and I'm pretty sure I was not. I don't think I ate. I think I only ate 2/3 of it. It's a process. The ducks are the hardest to catch.
For anybody that doesn't know what a turducken is, it's a deboned duck stuffed into a deboned chicken, further stuffed into a deboned turkey.
Mm.
Good ducking is the English variant. Headbug, you'll have to confirm or deny that. Replacing turkey with goose.
What? Wait, you can eat geese?
There's plenty out back if you want some.
No wonder they're always honking at me when I'm taking a walk.
New Honk City. I gotta get one of these. These look fantastic.
Ooh, not a sponsor, but Cracker Barrel apparently delivered. You know what? I saw
underrated. Cracker Barrel's underrated.
I saw another post. I don't remember who it was on Twitter, but somebody who was traveling had posted their Cracker Barrel Thanksgiving plate with their wife, and it looked fucking good, man. Are we? Yeah, we're 7 minutes in. All right,
we're 7 minutes in.
We're clear.
We're in the clear. Look at this little turduckens. This one's got wrapped in bacon.
Woo. So in that situation, how could you add the bacon? You got to
wrap it.
Do something. No, I mean, I know on the plate, but in the name, right? Like, is that
the bacon
turducken, but you change the EN to an ON, but then the chicken
is
represented,
gone.
right? Yeah. It's a process.
Yeah, got to spatchcock
keep me up at night.
It's the only way to cook that kind of stuff.
That's pretty clutch, I wonder if they
Nate coming in here just causing havoc.
What's
havoc?
Nate?
Just havoc.
Malort with that? Oh my god.
He's so disgusting.
Duck Nate, is what was really your favorite dish?
Nate, Nate, what you give us your favorite dish for Thanksgiving? Duck is really hard to cook. Tried it once and it did not end well. Super greasy. Turducken? Turducken?
We're close.
We're getting closer.
We're getting there.
Some of these look so different. Like this one looks like a roll.
A duck.
Manageable turducken. I don't want a manageable turducken. I want the fucking full-fledged thing.
I mean, if you're gonna do it,
this thing.
Get your sewing needle out.
A breakfast turducken. I don't like the looks of this.
Nate probably likes bubblegum salad. Oh, apparently duck eggs are good for a killer omelet. Ooh.
Interesting. I know they're bigger.
Add a quail. Now we're there's all these different birds that I've
there's gonna be so many birds and I don't even know what it is.
I guess I'd eat some quail. Never thought about it.
Quail's good.
Man, I'm getting hungry again.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we go. Yeah. Nate represents his plate. Oh, okay. Porterhouse steak during
Good Lord. That sounds great.
Wow. Whoa, that marinade. Props to you. That's a bold marinade choice, if I say so myself. But props that worked out. A chocolate coffee imperial stout. Marinade
sounds like a great
porterhouse in that. Ooh, we smoked turkey is fire, Nate says. My God. Nate, come on over the YouTube chat and
I've had
defend your
smoked
weird
duck
marinade.
On YouTube like an adult, Nate.
Dude, I hope the head bug is never actually, you know what? You would really benefit from a 12 days of Christmas situation, right? Even if the dude someone brings you birds every day, right? Isn't that whole thing like
Christmas, my true love brought to
yeah, like
me
half of them are birds.
one fully alive quail.
It's just tweak some of them a little bit. And there you go. You got dinner for the rest of winter. Just throw it in your freezer. Oh,
I love a stout, King. I'm a. There he is. He made it.
My bad. Anything stout. There you go.
I love stouts. There he is. Big furry coat. Swans are illegal. See, there's differing opinions on whether you can. Swans are legal. Canadian geese, that's a touchy subject in America. There's about 100 of them in my pond right now that I'd like somebody to get rid of.
Oh, and now Nate's in chat. You better be careful. Bad mouthing Canada geeses.
They're just loud. They're just loud. They move back in. I know they're not paying rent out there. They're loud as shit. It's not white noise, I'll tell you that.
They hiss at you.
Deal, headbug. We'll pull a swap. An illegal swan deal.
Geese are assholes.
I know they shit everywhere too. I know there's fucking shit all over the sidewalks out here now. They aren't. Big C kangaroo, same thing. Yep. See, thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah, Nate's a big beer guy.
I am. I love stouts.
Knows a lot about the beer game. A lot that I don't know. And sometimes he'll hit me with one that I'm just not prepared for. And I'm like, oh goddamn.
Catch you off guard a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Nate's the only one.
Yeah,
here that is defending the honors of the Canadian Gooses.
That's right. A cook along.
We're gonna show you. Look at these fucking assholes. Nothing screams asshole like these things. Look at them. That's an asshole if I ever seen one.
Hey.
Look, and they're never alone. There's always at least 6.
They do run with like a posse.
See,
they're kind of like
mom and 5 goslings. So guess what? You get 5 more.
And the funny thing is the way they treat us is just how they treat each other. I can't tell you the number of times I've watched geese fight each other along the bank of a creek, just like, you're not allowed to be here.
Look, this is it. See, look at them hissing. Honk City here. That stupid tongue.
See, I'm with King. How can you hate on pigeons? All right. See, they just seem so friendly.
This is like my back pond right now. See all the ducks back there?
Oh,
that's what my backyard looks like right now.
Yeah, granted, I wouldn't want them in my yard. I tend to cross the street, honestly. If there's some geese in the park and they're near the sidewalk, I'm going the other way. I don't want any problems.
Puffing at you and shit.
You ever tried to huff back?
No, I hate them.
I wonder if it would work.
Look at this thing. Look at it.
Honk.
I hate them. They guard their castles. Here it is. This is absolutely what with an extra 100 ducks. This is what outside my back door looks like right now.
How to handle unwanted Canadian geese. I hope that. Careful. I hope.
Goose prevention.
I don't know what that site leads to. We don't condone. All right.
Cops are going to show up. I click on that link. Run. –
Just chase the geese with your 9-iron. All right. That's all you got to do.
I'm going to answer this for him. I believe the coffee dry rub works for pork too as well. Yes.
Ooh.
Very good.
A coffee dry rub, eh? Tell me I can eat my caffeine too.
Nate is our resident beer aficionado. So, what else we got? Okay, we actually have things to talk about tonight. Kev.
Oh, that's right.
Project Polaris, aka The Witcher 4, has gone into full development. They've got all of CD Projekt Red's development team. Looks like it's going to be, still probably 2 years out. But I don't know if you're a Witcher fan like me, a major Witcher fan. Pretty exciting news. Getting the ball rolling. There hasn't been a new game since the Wild Hunt, which is fucking awesome.
This is going to be one of those moments where you and probably at least someone in the chat is going
I thought there was a Witcher book fan in the chat. I can't remember who it was.
What the hell, Kev? I have never played a Witcher game. I haven't watched the shows, and if there are books, I haven't read any of those yet.
They're based on books.
I think in college, I may have watched one of my roommates play through the first or second one. I don't recall, but I think I've seen footage of the game, and I know, or I believe I remember Henry Cavill being cast in that role and then giving it up to play Superman, and that totally
not getting
backfire.
that role. Yeah, so they're based on Andrzej Sapkowski, his books. He's Polish. I wasn't a fan until The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, and I played that game off and on for like a year. One of those games I just couldn't quit. It wasn't it. It was me. Then they made the Netflix TV show, which is garbage. And then Henry Cavill, who was a huge Witcher fan, left the TV show because of creative differences, aka he was pissed that they were ruining the books. Why not use the stories? Like, why just do whatever you want? And then Headbug is correct. The non-relevant Hemsworth brother is now the new Geralt of Rivia. Liam Hemsworth is the new one. Yes. Yeah. So Harles knows. Yeah. Says her brother was big into the games, and I dated a guy who was super into the books right when the Netflix show was coming out. So I got to hear all the fuck ups.
Hear about all the fuck ups.
They just take some creative steps where you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, like I thought season 1 was pretty solid, but they do a 3 different timelines approach, and if you don't know what's happening, it's really fucking confusing.
Is it just very loosely adapted, or is it one of those adaptation in name only, like how?
They adapt, like, so the first season, like, some of his early books are like short stories. They're not like a full narrative. Like, they're just different events and different times of the characters' lives. So like, that's the first season, maybe even the first 2. So it's really, I think it's some of the better work of the TV show, but it's kind of disjointed. And then when you factor in it's 3 main characters and three main characters they're following in different time periods of their lives that's not lined up correctly. You also don't know that, if you haven't read the books, that like they're jumping times. Like, so Geralt's story isn't just straight through, it's jumping times in his life.
Yeah.
It gets a little disjointed. So it is absolutely an adaptation, not just in name only, but they start, like in season 2, they get them all together and then they start changing shit. Like, I think season 2 is the Cabin in the Woods story, where there's a whole storyline I don't remember being in the books, and I had just freshly read them. Like, they made something up completely. And there's like 7 books.
Now, Cabin in the Woods was a good movie starring a good Hemsworth. So if you haven't seen that.
I'm not shitting on Cabin in the Woods. That's the best way I can describe it's like a witch's cabin in the woods. And like, it's a whole storyline in the season. It's fucking weird. It is
what a weird guy. Really? That's what he did? Miley's ex-husband. Yeah, it's like the first thing people think of him. Man, what a not a very fun guy, huh? Who would want to date Miley Cyrus and be like, you know what? You stop being yourself.
Stop
right?
riding that wrecking ball
Like
around.
who,
this
yeah,
video.
exactly. Like who sees the wrecking ball video and says like, I can't wait to make her be a stay-at-home mom. Like what the fuck? What? Huh?
There's also a prequel animated movie on Netflix that I thought was decent, and a prequel show that I've only watched one episode of, maybe. Definitely, it's like, it was fine. Obviously, there's only like 4 episodes. I haven't watched any of them. Don't take someone to try and change. We can say this for a lot of things. Movies, don't create something and try to change. Like, don't just copy it. It'll never work, Kangalope. Never works.
Boom. Look at that. Getting
Never works.
advice on the show today. It's
Yeah.
good. I mean, it's gonna
advice.
be worth keeping. It's probably gonna come from chat, not us, but you never know.
Oh, a real life dementor. That's unfortunate.
Tone it down. What? Holy cow. Yeah.
I don't think I would date Miley Cyrus and ever expect to say, hey, I think you should tone it down.
That's wild. Like dating a comedian and then they're telling jokes on the red carpet and you're like, tone it down, will you? It's like, bro, she's a musician.
Let's tone this down. Let's tone it. Hey, Dumbo, let's bring this one down. Tone it down.
What a weirdo. That sounds like that dude should be in sales or something. He should be working in an office somewhere. He's an actor.
He can come work for my corporate overlords. They're dumber in the box.
No wonder he looks goddamn. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I feel like he doesn't do a great job of acting. Maybe because he doesn't. Maybe not that he is incapable of emoting. Maybe he just hates emotions. It's like, no,
I don't know.
I'm just gonna be this.
I'm stoic, brother.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh no, Kev is gonna tone up the Donald Trump impersonations. You got 4 years of this.
It's gonna be great. Actually, I've been off for a week. I've got to get working on it.
Yeah, get back
to watching some.
Speaking of being off for a week, Stu has had some downtime. He's reflected on his past transgressions and showed up 25 minutes late today. So he's right on. Nothing changed. He's not grateful for anything on Thanksgiving, but he would like us to leave us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. A couple assholes unsubscribed over Thanksgiving. Real fucking curmudgeons. Now we're back to 149. Dang. Real fucking curmudgeons, those guys. That's
the real reason I didn't eat dessert. I didn't earn it.
Real fucking curmudgeons. No, Kev absolutely did. There was a great.
I wish I could, but
I saw a great tweet that was like, "Here's your." It was like the talking points for Thanksgiving, and it was like number 1, politics.
Yes.
Number 2, football.
Yep. Texas A&M.
Yeah.
I said, Aunt Louise, they didn't send us their best pecan pie. The pumpkin pie, some liked it, some didn't like it. I thought it was great. Little Cool Whip. It's not really cool. It's not really whipped by hand. Comes in a little tub. Very delicious. We'll get it back.
Here's a fun one for you, Kev. Apparently in development was a Lego James Bond video game that they data mined and found a trailer for it. Okay?
Ooh.
Nobody can talk about it because there's a bunch of NDAs that they all signed. So we've got the trailer here.
Oh.
Have you seen this or heard about this at all?
I have not. Well, an interesting idea. Of all the franchises that have been Lego-fied, if you will, I never would have thought James Bond. Mm-hmm. But I mean, when the GoldenEye game came out on N64,
it looked like Legos
out of that.
Yeah,
it's just it's funny because when I think of James Bond, I don't think of it as like, oh yeah, those are kids' movies. But I absolutely started watching them as a kid and played the video game as a kid. So this could have been a hit.
This is the data mine trailer Notice it says confidential on it, Telltale Games Studio. I have not watched this yet, so we'll see what we got here.
Oh my God, I've never seen it. This is gonna be great. I hope.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Oh yeah. They even did that.
But James, I need you.
So does England. I've looked forward to this moment, Mr. Bond. I intend to enjoy it to the full.
Audio
England
got a
needs me
little
too.
wild there at the end.
Yeah, it's unfinished. So they data mined an unfinished version as it's playing here. You can see like it's not done.
Oh wow.
And then they found the actual version of it.
The evil chicken there. Will there be pussy galore? That's because that's why I was struggling to unpack this one at first, because when I think of the Lego games, I think of, you go around, you unlock new characters to play as, and you play as a bunch of different characters throughout the franchise.
No, like that's like the Star Wars, the Lego Star Wars game made that famous, right?
Yes. And I think the Marvel one. And so I was thinking you'd get the Sean Connery, you'd get the Pierce Brosnan.
I don't know if they use any actor. I can't tell.
But James, I need you.
So does England.
Yeah, I can't really tell. Roger.
I don't know if it is anyone.
I've looked forward to this moment, Mr. Bond. I intend to enjoy it to the full.
A lot of
It
these
was never supposed to be
released
to the public. It was never even announced.
Connery era set. I can read. Did I say canary the first time?
The old canary.
Era sets.
Kev, the curmudgeon canary.
I also, grew up watching the old ones a ton. Kang, whether this was this was supposed to be a Lego game, or this was going to be like the Lego Batman movie. Yeah,
this was a game.
This was a game.
This was a game. They don't know if it was a full game or just like a canceled level pack. But this was a game. They're data mining Lego Dimensions.
Release it.
NDAs still prevent people from talking about it.
They should just make it. Especially now. Got all this Twitter hype.
Trying to see if I can find any more information on it.
Let's see. What's that book say? People have a James Bond that is their Bond, right? Yes.
Yep.
She grew up with Brosnan. I would say my James Bond is Daniel Craig. For me, honestly, it's still because I grew up watching the older ones as well. I feel like it's Connery for the longest time. Like, I don't know if that's now when someone mentions it, I think Daniel, like if you say James Bond, I think Daniel Craig, just because that's who's been in the movies most recently. But if you ask me to pick mine, I think it would probably be that. Probably Connery. People are pissed. Twitter is mad.
We will give the people what they want.
Yeah, why not? You got all the files still. You can make it, or at the very least, this shows you there's some interest. Maybe go back.
Definitely some interest. Yeah. I don't know what I wouldn't click. Wouldn't add what you 1889 from Discord. Wouldn't
what
take
up?
their Discord link and added. I think I would avoid that one. I'd be interested in this guy. I love those old Lego games. Played the shit out of Lego Star Wars for years. But like you said,
I
there's
miss
20,000 different characters.
Yeah, I was just thinking, not only do I yearn for a time, or maybe not only do I yearn for a Lego game that would be fun to play, but more than that, I think I yearn for the time in my life when I could sit down and just go through a Lego game like that. That was some good, because those are the kind of games you could probably beat it pretty quickly, but to complete it, be a bunch of hidden things. You can run around. You can lose a ton of time.
So much trying to
hopping
find
around and building shit in a Lego game. So.
And finding the big white bricks, the collector's bricks you had to find. Oh yeah.
Harles, that's some great stuff. I won't put that on the screen. We don't have to, get anybody.
Don't need Nintendo suing us.
I will just say that thing. It's also surprisingly easy to hack those Nintendo classics. That was a lot of fun. When you get those bad boys, they come with like 20 games, and you're like, watch this.
Yeah, order them off some weird site from overseas. A little fake thing shows up. My buddies has one.
Oh, I didn't do that, but that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was like well, you never mind. I have no idea how it happened. Actually, I was just told it was very easy to do those.
Yes.
Exactly that.
They are notorious. They'll come after people.
There's the stream.
Good for them. Non-Nintendo news, back to Sony.
Oh,
they released their 30-year thank you video today, where they are allowing you to use old themes from PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and I think it's those three on your PS5, Kev.
Oh, great, which I can't afford. I thought when they were going to say thank you for 30 years of your patronage, we finally have knocked down the PS5 price about $200. But no, it was here's a free theme for the homepage.
No, not at all. Yes.
Good.
No.
Good.
I've not watched this. I don't know where this is going.
Oh my God, this song. What is this? Every possible way.
Yep.
This is like the Cardigans. Who is this? Love me, love me. Different song, but.
Oh. Taking some liberties with this version of the song.
Yeah, right. Oh, Nathan Drake.
That game's fucking awesome. Never was a racing guy.
Yeah, not so much.
Of course, FIFA made it in. Gotta get EA in there, right?
It's the Cranberries. Thank you. Damn it. Arkham throwback. I mean,
a lot of stuff in here.
They've got a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I love this song. I think it's a weird fit for this video.
Yeah, very weird fit.
Oh, MGS3 and 4.
Yep. Well, Sly Cooper. Well, Kingdom Hearts.
I get the nostalgia, but it's also, I don't know, it's just weird to be playing a sad song.
It's about you.
Yeah, I get it. I'm old, dog. You have to play like a depressing song about it. It's not that big a deal. These knees still got at least 20 years left in them. I don't know why you got to be so somber, Sony. Once again, epic Sony fail. Very cool edit. Dragged apart by a sappy, heartbroken love song about time changing. So I don't remember. I don't know all the words, but it's catchy.
Yeah, that
What do you
was.
think,
I don't
James?
know what was the point of that.
They should have gone with the Cardigans' Love Fool instead. I don't know. What was the Your life is changing. See, that's how I feel as someone who just can't afford a PS5. Every time I see a new game come out, that's actually the song that plays in my head is It Must Have Been Love, but it's over now.
So you can
Must have been good.
but use themes from previous generations. Let's see if I can get some pictures here. It's really where I was going with this. Then we watched the video. Now I'm confused.
That was your gift. They're like, thank you so much. Look at all of these games we've made. Aren't you sad now? Don't you want a free homepage download?
This tab I wanted. This one. Here we go. So, but a limited time only, it says. So of course you can't.
So you can buy it later. The first taste is always free, Vic. When I have this whole fucking city hooked on bliss. We take what we want. These fucking Sony executives don't even know your fucking names. They just keep stealing from you, ripping you off. Yeah, this is lame. I'm sorry. Wouldn't you know it, though? Nobody here is surprised to see that old Kev takes an easy swing at Sony. Get your bingo cards out, all right?
I will show you. So we're talking about how this is a bad tribute. I'm going to show you a Witcher one that I have saved. Really laugh about. Kev's mom can't hate Sony. He's not allowed.
Yeah. What up, Advent?
Since we've been talking about, oh no, does this not work anymore? Oh no. Let's see.
What's that? Something Sony made doesn't work?
No, this is
that does surprise me.
I was going to show you a really good we're talking about like anniversary videos. CD Projekt Red did one for, is this it? For 10 years of The Witcher. It's fucking awesome. So I'm gonna show you how you really do this correctly.
Ooh.
I think this is it.
You play a song by Savage Garden instead, probably.
Yeah, here we go. This is it. I gotta pull this up. Since we talked about The Witcher earlier, and then now we talking about anniversary videos. This was a couple years ago. This is actually 7 years ago. This is one of my favorite anniversary videos ever. You don't really have to know the game to know it, but it's just the way they do it was really cool.
Oh, perfect. It's like a retro preview review.
Yeah, this kind of is. Yeah, they were celebrating like 10 years of Witcher games is what they were doing.
Hey, was just reminiscing and realized, damn, been ages since we last saw each other.
Otacon.
You know me, got a hard time staying put. Though,
Can love bloom on the battlefield?
Drops in with herbs for tryst sometimes. Strange species I've never seen. They grab Yennefer, lock themselves in her lab, spend all day brewing.
I wonder if it is the same voice actor.
Not that I'm complaining. Gives me time to help the guys with their contracts. Although, can't shake the feeling they mainly take jobs nearby. Lambert practically lives here. As I said, find it hard to sit still. Except, things are good here, you know? I'm good. We play Gwent, drink wine.
Gwent was fucking awesome.
Swipe grapes from Anarietta's vineyards the odd moonlit night. Vesemir'd enjoy that especially. Been through hell and high water, you and me. The fact is, you know me better than anyone else does. Actually, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Thanks for everything. And know we all miss you, old friend. So, might be my birthday, but I say, here's to you.
Oh, and he did the
Now,
great
tell us
Gatsby.
how you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, and then everyone cried. Like, remember when the Blues Clues guy did this?
Yes.
That was
That was how they did their 10-year one. They might have announced something with it too. I can't remember.
salute to that. Yeah, I don't know shit
Yeah.
about that, but I've
Much better
actually,
than what Sony just did.
did they try to do a mobile game of Gwent? Like, I feel like I've heard of that card game. without
There is
having-
one on console. Yes, it's not
Okay, I
mobile.
thought so. Okay, it's
The
like a free
in-game,
console.
the in-game
game.
one's awesome. It's not balanced at all, and that's the best part of it. Is you can just powerhouse anything.
No, there you
But
go.
the cards are really cool.
But yeah, that didn't make me
That's-
feel sad
Yes,
or old.
or feel old.
I'm with Kang on this one. When Steve made that video and it was going around on Facebook, I told everyone to go to therapy and they got mad. Yeah,
Just trying to help them out.
that is, yeah, exactly. Just like, man, if a dude just acting into a phone makes you cry, you probably got some. There's
You
probably a
got
lot of
problems,
shit you've
bro.
got buried. You probably do need to talk about it, dude.
Got problems. Come on, Mike. Let's go talk those out with a professional.
Or you could just, go to Midwestern therapy, which would be to just drink about it and you just push it deep down into the
Yep.
depths of your psyche. And never bring it up again, because emotions are weakness. You should just rub some dirt in
Weak.
it, pal.
You're
right?
weak, sir. Yes, sound advice. That is the voice actor of Geralt that is voicing him in the animated movie on Netflix, I think. He's awesome. Or you can drink,
Oh, it's Irish therapy. There we go. That's
No, Irish.
that explains a lot.
I drank enough last week. I'm good, guys. My beef with the Witchers that everybody sounds like their name like millennials. Geralt, Yennefer, I don't care about your unique kid, idiot.
Maybe they name their.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to become a day when me and my girlfriend are going to fight over this because she's probably going to want to name them something normal.
What are you going for?
I'm not normal.
I'm
Don't
going
know.
for something.
My nephew is named.
Maximilian.
My nephew's name is Raiden. My brother stole that name from me. That is Metal Gear Solid fame.
Oh.
He beat me with a punch, and by beat me with a punch, he had kids when he was in high school. So he beat me by quite a big punch, considering I'm 13 now. But my godson's name is Raiden, and I'm like, fucking beef. My brother fucking stole it from me. Little fucker.
That's, you know what? Otacon would be a good one.
Otacon. Let's see. I wonder if those are the same voice actor. They sounded similar as soon as you said that.
What is it? David Hayter does the voice of Solid Snake.
He's Snake. Or yes.
Although I don't.
That's not, so Solid Snake and
He just kind of was doing a similar gravel.
David
voice.
Hayter is Solid Snake and Geralt is somebody else. They do sound very similar though. Doug Cockle is, that's right. It's a little different.
Oh, Advent's got a cool one too. Look at that. He has a normal name, but his initials make a chord.
That's fun. That's kind of
See?
sneaky. I like that. That's sneaky. Unique but sneaky.
That's pretty cool. Sometimes it really depends. Sometimes you can't win. So some of us kids will just reject whatever name you give. The parents give them anyway. Be like, I'm going to get a nickname.
Rejection. I'm choosing my own. Well,
Yeah.
kid, you're 2.
Exactly. I want to be a dinosaur. Some of us never
Yes.
grow up. We just get
Here
bald.
it is,
and then
Harl.
people expect us to be adults.
Otacon, Qui-Gon, Jin Schmitz. Maybe the double nickname, like who was we were talking a couple of weeks, Qui-Gon.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, my parents parents beat me to the punch and gave me the dumbest name they could come up with. My kid will, it's going to be a great name. Or I'll never have a chance because my girlfriend's going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You're out of here.
Oh,
Maybe
Headbug was
just get
almost
middle
named
name
Chelsea.
rights. Ooh, yeah. That would have. I mean, it's not a bad name, but I can understand not wanting it on that side of the pond.
Yeah. I haven't said that. Internet people
Mine was just a name that could be easily said in French and English. So that's why mine was chosen. Very cool.
Mine probably has some Catholic connection. That I forgot.
So that's why I just got the most boring, basic name. But that's all right. I have an awesome middle name, and it's fine.
Carl's not literally, but basically a name that's already a Star Wars guy name. So you're in for the Star Wars fandom. You can't be mad at Disney now.
Boom. You're canon now. That's how that works. They're going to say you were there in the High Republic.
Yes. Speaking of Harls and things she will be excited about is the Nosferatu reviews have started to drop as of about an hour ago. I think the timeline, whatever the creative timeline.
3 weeks before we talked about it, I was just about to complain about, isn't that a little early to start putting out reviews when none of us
December
can go watch it?
Nosferatu premieres December 25th. Yes.
Yeah.
Charles did not do Order 66. But we can't publicly announce that. Like we
nothing to do with that.
Ducks in a row there. Yes. Kang says Nosferatu is going to be my Wicked. Wicked made a ton of money. Wicked and Moana too made a shitload of money. Hey, fuck no, I'm not saying in the theater.
No one.
Although my girlfriend and her friends rented out a theater last weekend, and in that case, they sang, and I was okay with it.
Dude, yeah.
They rented the theater. Go ahead.
Absolutely, because then you paid for it, and then it's not at the
expense of me and
the expense of everybody else who also paid for it. Or when in theaters decide if they want to do a sing-along version, hey, on this day, this screening, guess what? People will be singing. Great. That's fine. Everybody else, shut the fuck up. God damn it. We're all trying to get, and at that point, that's a goddamn 3-hour movie already. That's a part one. Nobody wants to hear. You can't sing. Chances are.
It was,
otherwise, you'd have performed it on stage. You don't hear me.
Huge numbers. Moana 2 made.
Nosferatus are up. Yes, let's go.
Where's the numbers at? How is it so hard to find the fucking numbers?
Good for you, Kang. That's how do you feel about that, James? Do you get forced into watching some things at times?
Not usually. Actually,
we're
pretty good about it. Like she doesn't force that kind of stuff on me.
I'll tell you what. I
also don't force her to watch the dumb shit I'm watching. I don't make her watch the crap light. I might go see Wicked. I've heard it's pretty good. I've actually heard. I was a lion in the Wizard of Oz play in high school, so I'm kind of a legacy actor, so I probably should go see it.
Oh yeah, you got to. It's like watching your cousin perform. Yeah, you gotta go do that.
Yep. Moana 2 made $205 million last weekend, roughly.
Ooh.
So The Rock still has it in animated form. Wicked made like $118 million.
It's not bad, right? That's pretty good, I would think.
This MSN article is way too hard to fucking read. Shouldn't be that hard to see the box office numbers in order.
What did they do to your character, James? And maybe that's another. I don't think I am the target demographic for Wicked, but
absolutely not. You're too much of a legend.
A prequel to The Wizard of Oz, which I did see dozens of times, like in that very early stage of life, probably between the ages of like 4 and 8. I probably saw that movie close to 100 times. It was on TV a lot at that time, and we probably had it on VHS somewhere. But I don't know that I would want to watch a story. I feel like the premise of it, from what I understand, wouldn't it make you retroactively feel very guilty about some things that poor old Dorothy does? And I just don't want that.
I don't know.
I don't want that part of my. I don't want the
Don't touch
Wizard of
that part of
Oz
my
to be
childhood.
acolyted for me. Like, just leave it alone. I like it the way it is. I don't want to know what happened before, because I'm probably never going to watch the Wizard of Oz again unless I have a small kid running around. So I don't care about the prequel. I don't give a shit. I don't need this lore expanded for me. Yet the only lore I need to know is whether or not that poor little crew member actually hung themselves in the woods. You ever hear about that, James? The old urban legend. There's allegedly a scene where there's somebody there's like a shadow in the background, and it was supposed to be that a crew member had hung themselves. One of those goofy, stupid urban legends you hear before the internet was a thing, and people would just tell you stuff, and you'd be like, "Oh, I don't know. I can't disprove that. I wonder if it's true."
The internet didn't exist back then. Moana 2 had a 5-day stretch of 221 million. Wicked 117.5 million over 5 days. Gladiator 2 made 44 mil.
Boo.
So,
although I do want to, I need to watch the movie
weekend
for myself, but everything I've heard about Gladiator 2,
I want to watch it.
I'm going to hate it. Going to hate it. And there's been allegations by Ridley Scott's own people that it is what we thought it was, that he is getting lazy. I mean, he lost me when he told people who were upset at the incredible inaccuracies in a movie about Napoleon when he told them to get a life. It's like, no, you get a life, man. No one's asking you to make these historical epics if you're going to just shit all over the history and say that this is all about Josephine. Like, what the fuck are you even doing? And also, you have a middle-aged Joaquin Phoenix playing a 23-year-old Napoleon. Like, you're done, man. You're cooked on the historical epics. And then you have his production people telling you that he's lazy and he doesn't even bother removing equipment from the set. He just CGIs it out. And that's what I've heard, that Gladiator 2 is another half-hearted, that there's some good actor work. Like Harl said, Denzel's getting some good work. Like, I imagine Pedro Pascal does a great job, but that it's basically just the other movie redone a little bit and just lazy.
Yeah.
The story has been lived for. You stick to the accurate facts that actually happened. And that's the one where it's like, at least even with the first Gladiator, it totally doesn't follow the history either, but it's at least like believable, a little more believable within the time. And Commodus, like, the stuff that he does makes sense. From what I've been told, and I need to watch it myself, like, the plot doesn't make sense within its own structure that it's been set up. But then they have really stupid shit like dudes riding rhinos in the Colosseum. And sure, yeah, they had water wars in the Colosseum, but how are you going to get a shark into Rome, my guy? Like, some of those stuff where it's just like, we didn't need to do that. You didn't need to put sharks in here, dude. It was going to be cool enough to do a fucking
then we put a shark in
the
there.
Colosseum.
Like, they get salt water there. How's that shark going to stay alive?
Also, James, you know what they did have access to? Nile crocodiles.
Never heard of them. What's a crocodile?
Could have just used what they fucking had, you idiot. Instead of throwing trebuchets into a movie when they haven't existed for 500 years, you idiot.
You don't know that.
Lazy, rich asshole. Just let some poor director make the movie. What do you need the money? You clearly don't care. If you don't care about the art of filmmaking, are you in it? Do you need the money, Mr. Scott? Because if not, just please retire. Do us all a favor and go the fuck home and don't come back. I'm done with you.
Stop.
After I watch this movie to confirm that it's as bad as I've been told.
Yes. Harl's should have stuck to Alien.
Boats.
Harl's posted comment earlier. 95%. Nosferatus are up. It's actually at 96% now on Tomato Monster. Even IGN, the company that likes to hate everything right now, gave it a 9. So early reviews are really good for Harl's most wanted movie of 2024.
I'm excited for that. Is it a Christmas Day release? That's going to be a hard one for me.
Yeah, Christmas Day release.
That's the only thing I'm upset about because, Star Wars: A Force Awakens was real easy to convince my dad and my brother. And then, you got
Christmas. Yeah, easy.
Yeah, to be like, all right, we're going to go see that on Christmas and make that part of our.
Let's go.
Nobody's going to want to go
movie.
to watch Nosferatu with me on Christmas Day. And I'm going to have to be the weird sibling that's like, oh, I'm glad we're all having fun. I'm going to go somewhere else for 3 hours and go watch this movie by myself.
Yeah. Happy Christmas. Here's some gory fright fest for you.
I can't wait though. I'm excited. Maybe I can get in on a Christmas Eve screening. Maybe we'll see. They always do that, right? They always put them out.
Maybe the Krampus will be in there watching it too. Hang out with him.
Can I sing along to
the
Nosferatu songs?
This is what happens. Musical, right? You don't get coal. This is what happens.
Just say this is the story Santa's based on.
Dang, it's going on Christmas.
There it is. Nice. Yeah, I might be able to sneak in an evening screening.
I will not be able to, so mine will have to be after the fact. I will also be going by myself because my girlfriend does not watch scary movies. Nope, not for her.
No, out of that.
No,
nah,
she out of that, so it's
that's
on my
fair. Love scary movies, man. They make you feel.
I love good scary movies. Are awesome. They're so fucking hard to make.
And then the bad ones can give you a good laugh.
Yeah, I think there's a gap between elite scary movies and then literally everything else. If it's not elite, it's not good.
I agree with your take, though. Yeah, there is a lot of slop there, but if you want to watch it. Oh, who doesn't want a vampire horror on Christmas?
Yeah, just tell them it's like the Twilight. They'll all go.
They should just be happy I'm not pushing my Die Hard agenda like I am most years. You know how hard it was to get that included into the bucket?
Somebody in here is going to get mad. I know it's coming. See, Christmas movies. Yeah, see, I agree.
I think Christmas movies are a good a great idea. Now that I'm not a kid.
There it is.
For the most part, your Christmas opening experience, the present thing takes maybe an hour. Our whole family also has aged up a bit, right? Like there just aren't a bunch of young kids around except for the larger family gather. So we can get it done pretty quick. Then you just got a whole day. You don't really want to do anything with it, but catch a movie. You're already going to be laying around. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
There it is.
You, gang. Thank you. There are dozens of us. Dozens. Better than Christmas at my grandparents' house, Headbug says. A vampire would light it up a bit. Ooh, that fun, huh?
Yep.
Dang.
So we will be watching. I just will not be watching on Christmas.
Yeah. On what's that,
awesome to see it's getting good reviews, though. I'm glad it's getting good reviews. That's awesome. 2 hours and 13 minutes.
That's 2 hours and 13 minutes. I like that. That feels right.
Yep. Not too long, but not too short.
Exactly.
Nicholas Holt's in this. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Another Skarsgård. I don't even know which one this is.
And then what's her name? Johnny Depp's daughter? Something Rose Depp.
Oh, Lily Rose Depp.
Lily, thank you.
Yeah,
Lily Rose
that's
Depp.
her daughter. Yeah. William Dafoe's in this fucking thing.
Well, I mean, are you going to make a vampire movie and not cast Willem Dafoe? I mean, I don't mean this in any sort of disrespectful way, but is there a human being alive who just more resembles what you kind of imagine a vampire would look like?
Headbug, I am absolutely a traditionalist when it comes to Christmas.
I'm something
Give me,
of a
give me the
vampire
Snow
myself.
Miser, and Heat Miser movie all the time.
Oh, A Wonderful Life for me. That's one that over years of it just getting embedded. That's one that my dad has handed down to me. Nobody else in the family wants to watch it at all. They're like, God damn it, I don't want to watch It's a Wonderful Life again. I'm over here like, yeah, we can watch it again. If
Yeah,
we don't have to though, because I'll watch it on my own. I'm watching it every year now. That one that I gotta have, but I still want Die Hard at some point.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie. Hard stance taken by the dweebs. Yeah, you have to stake your claim sometimes. Here we are.
Gotta do it.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Next week we'll talk about if Hawkeye is a Christmas show or not.
It
No, I'm
is.
just kidding.
You have to have a Christmas wuzzle.
Oh,
A little Christmas cry.
okay. I did that once. Got a little too drunk. I think we were playing apples to apples. Yeah.
Oh no, little apples to apples cry.
Yeah.
Bad
Not
time.
not supposed to happen. Woke up in the backyard.
Whoops. I got my car stuck on Christmas Eve one night. That was not good. Ken Schmidt's not happy. Not happy at all. Especially when he took the tractor, pulled it out the next day, and then blew a hydraulic hose. And then the tractor was also stuck. And you saw oil or liquid just pouring out the back, and you get to see him walk out, and he goes, "We're going home." And I was like, "Yep, we are." And I'm not
It's
saying
your fault
a word.
too. Yeah.
I'm not saying a word. Because I'm getting blamed for this too. Stupid fucking kids. Thank you guys for joining us today. We made it. We're back to an hour. That's the countryest song ever.
We did it.
Please like, subscribe, share our content so we can get back over 150. That is my
That's
dryer
right.
going off.
Blew out a tractor on Christmas. That is the countryest song ever.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys joining us. We'll be back this Wednesday, 9 p.m.
That's
Talking
right.
Skeleton Crew. It debuts here in 2 hours. Kev, are you watching an episode tonight? There's 2 episodes tonight. Are you watching any of it?
I will be watching it tonight. I don't know. I got to check in on the Monday night football schedule.
It's Browns, donkeys. I have no fight in that dog. However,
Yeah, that'll
saying
probably be
goes.
on the background. So we'll get an episode in.
I think I'm gonna watch one tonight. We'll see. Did not watch the Goonies. Harl's gonna be mad. Didn't get the Goonies in. Have a good Neil night, Neil Nation. Kev, outside of here, where can they find you at, buddy?
You can find me with James on Thursday nights talking about hoops and football over on the Bounce on Bite Size Sports. And you can just be on the lookout for some more videos coming now that we are through the holidays. Got some more stuff coming for you on this very channel. So turn those notifications on if you haven't already. But other than that, gang, it's Mondays and Wednesdays, right, James?
Yep. I will be also, I think, live tomorrow at 6. Kev does know this. He's going to make me a thumbnail to talk the last 3 episodes of Arcane. I finished them over Thanksgiving weekend. So Talk Chop Headbug tomorrow at 6. I do need to watch the Goonies. I had no idea. It's a cultural enrichment thing. I'm not cultured enough. Neil for Neil. We'll be back next Monday, normal time, 6. Wednesday, 9. Kev's going to be pumping out a bunch of new content. I will be live tomorrow at 6. I think that's everything. If not, I'll let you know tomorrow, right? I guess that's how it works. So, till next time, folks, we appreciate you.